All right. I'm here with Josh Keaton. It's Eric, and I have merely 2 questions for this. Okay, so to me, you are to Spider-Man what Kevin Conroy, rest in peace, was to Batman.
Thank you so much.
My first question is, what is the most important quality you think there is to get right about the character of Peter Parker?
Peter Parker, he blames himself for everything. So he's always got this constant battle in his head of wanting to actually like let some of that inner confidence and inner exuberance out, but then not wanting to get kicked down for it every time he does. And then once he can live as Spider-Man, it's like he has the freedom to actually let all of it out. But nobody can know that he's Spider-Man, and any time that he is Spider-Man, he ends up kind of like bringing danger upon the people that he cares about as Peter, and so he's in this constant conflict of how much of himself he can let out and how much he can't. So there's a lot of like repression that happens, and that kind of like the fact that he's repressing it makes it kind of come out a little more when he's Spider-Man, and then now he has to hide the other side of him by playing up the fact that he's inadequate as Peter, inadequate. But yeah, it's this constant struggle to kind of hide who he is on both sides, hide those aspects of who he is on both sides. So there's a line that the Green Goblin says in one of the episodes of Spectacular where he says, we all wear masks, Spider-Man, but which one is real? The one that hides your face or the one that is your face? And that kind of sums up Peter Parker in one quote. Like, both sides of him are real, but which one of them can he show? And what are going to be the ramifications of him showing them? And that kind of insecurity and that kind of like not knowing what to do is going to lead to a lot of the instability in his head. And so it's that constant conflict.
Wow. You've clearly thought a lot about this, which I do appreciate.
Spider-Man was my favorite character growing up, and he's been my favorite character for my entire life. So
it must be good to have grown up and have so many people consider you the definitive voice.
It still doesn't feel real sometimes, like the fact that I've been able to be my favorite character in a show that so many people love. It's pretty awesome.
You did good.
Thank you.
So the other question I have, this might seem a little out there for this one, but I've also seen Green Lantern, the animated series. You did a great job playing Hal Jordan.
Thank you.
But I have a question. I actually am wondering, would you ever consider playing the Green Lantern Kyle Rayner?
That actually, honestly, I feel like I'm personally more suited to play Kyle than I am to play Hal.
Really?
Now in animation, you're not looking at me. I'm not 6 however and massive. So I mean, I can play him in animation, but I feel like in a live-action version of Green Lantern, I would be much more suited to a Kyle Rayner. And I mean, just in terms of like his background and what he's into and all that, I feel like that's also closer to me personally. So I agree with you.
I was thinking, actually, I think your voice suits Kyle a little bit stronger.
Sure. I mean, like I had to pitch it down when I was playing Hal, but kind of where I just normally live in, I absolutely agree with you.
Yeah, because I think your voice would be perfect for that artist.
Thank you.
And perhaps if you played the one and only White Lantern, that'd be pretty awesome.
That would be incredible.
All right. Thank you for your time. Josh Keaton, everybody.
All right.